Right, so last time we spent so long getting the sanctum key from the clock tower, and then we ran out of steps actually taking the sanctum key to the sanctum. So we're gonna see if we can get the key from the clock tower again. We'll also have a lot of other things to try out. So we need to get the pump room and the boiler connected. That is one of our big things we want to do. We got the word from the music sheet in the greenhouse last time as well, which is good. I'm pretty sure we need another vault key to get another sanctum key as well. And I would really like to try, if we get it, if we get the schoolhouse, we'll try the classrooms again and see if we can get further. Wait, where is that? That's a clue as to where another breakable wall is, isn't it? That's in one of the underground things, I think. Okay, anyway. Right, let's continue. Yep, day 56. I'm gonna change day 56 plus. Hopefully that is... Hey, it changed my game back to satisfactory. Come on. There we go. No idea. Alrighty, so I think last time, yep, we got a little package for a little treat for Future Panda. So we have the lockpick kit, we have 2 keys, and a silver key, which is nice. Have our allowance. And first thing we're gonna go do is, as always, make a wish. And go have a look at what room we get outside today. So, ooh, okay. We could get the tomb, we could get the schoolhouse. You know what? Let's warm up with the schoolhouse. Let's see if we can do the schoolhouse today. It is interesting that Simon can't just open all the drawers everywhere and try and steal all the stuff. He's such a polite boy. Herbie. Okay, right. No sledgehammer in here today. That's a shame. Okay, let's start in the middle today. We don't do that very often. Got the library, why not? Oh yeah, we got the book. So this is also a treat from Panda, from Past Panda. Okay. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you that you are looking for a new clue too. He had retraced his sketches and studied his files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and the precedents evident, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. Huh? Oh no, do we need a magnifying glass? Do we need a magnifying glass in this book? Dead cases, lavatory, closet, attic. Okay, so this is just referring to dead ends and corner. I guess these are places that he's looked for something. There's a departures sign, and that looks like it's magnifying glassable. Alright, let's see if we get one today, and we'll try and remember to come back. Nope. He had looked high and low in all of the rooms. There's numbers after these. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. In this particular case, he had checked every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Keep left. Oh, are there some more torches in the tomb? Okay, we need magnifying glass and this book. We need something to light fires. And I need to see if I can see those numbers. So that is 8, 12, 1, 5, 10 maybe? That's either a 3 or a 5. Let's call it a 3 because we already have a 5. That's either a 15 or a 13. I'm gonna say 13. 4, 9, 6, 11, 7, and 10 again. We have 1, we don't have a 2, we have a 3, a 4. Huh. Yeah, we need a magnifying glass to see this properly. I have no idea. Hello, Darkfaller. How are you doing? Thanks for coming on in. Thank you for the follow. Okay, I'm gonna write this out and write the numbers in where they are. So he had looked high and low in all of the rooms 5. Is that a 14 maybe? Kind of difficult to see. Spying on you, see how you stream. I stream how I stream. But you're welcome to come and check out the channel. Everybody is welcome to just lurk if you fancy. Searched every corner. We love lurkers here. It's either a 5 or a 3. But I'm gonna call that a 3, I think. Tombs. In this particular case, 4 and 9, he had checked. Oops, he had 6. Checked to every space. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. So there's an 11 after found, 7 after A, after clue there's a 10. I don't think there are any other numbers, but I really need the magnifying glass. Okay. He looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur, who told him new clues were found only in books. So tome after tome that the library loaned, and the books that he had that he already owned, were searched from their covers all the way through. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Tender Cipher, Luna Renamed, Uncle Orr, Draft the Sixes. There's a clock with a particular time on it, and there's a person holding a sign with an arrow. Okay. Well, there's also an arrow, either an arrow or a page out of that book. And if he's looked at that book and left a page like that, I will not be impressed. Unless it's just a loose piece of paper, and then that's fine. Then he's not in trouble. He changed all the letters in the lines that he found. He checked all the colours of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found the diction of each word was sound. Mary and Mary, Gates and Gates. Hey, it's a clue! Right and right, law and jaw. Draft the sixes. Shifted extras, the fix. And then something about dead ends. Okay. Interesting. So according to some of the other stuff we found, people seem to think that this detective is based on Bob Margle, who but now the dude is looking at Mary's disappearance. It's really interesting that people think it's based on him when this book came out after Mary had disappeared. So, I don't know. Anyway, he stayed up all night and studied the maps. He laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. If his directory was considered a trajectory, It was nothing short of a full mental lapse. That's a bit mean. He has a sledgehammer though. A man obsessed and a cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. Best medicine is not yet evidence. If you found a clue, you'd know what to do. He has all the books that he had in this. So he has like these 4 books. Oh, and a stop sign. Dead end. Major key. Seen all the signs. And then there's some stuff here I could do with seeing. Major. Oh, and there's that metro map. And having read this book so many times, having scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? I've seen a few signs. In your book, mother dear. I really need magnifying glass. Suspect is a key. Suspect is minor, the suspect is minor, the suspect is major. Well, the suspect is minor is on a blue note. The red notes are meant to be lies unless they're handwritten. Oh, okay. Or is there perhaps something new, something overlooked but now in view? Have you finally found it? Could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. Thanks, Mom. Okay. Next, next thing we want is a magnifying glass. So hopefully the commissary has one today or something. I'm gonna get the classroom because we don't have enough money for the bookshop. And I'm not going to focus on that today, I don't think. Although I could get the bookshop. No, let's get the classroom. We're focusing on the classroom today because we have the schoolhouse. We've done this room. We've done grade 1. Like worksheet. We worked that out. We can redraw a few times. End of the classroom. So we've also done grade 2. Like we worked out this helps with the billiards puzzle. Well, specifically this helps with the billiards puzzle. I was just going to say, I'd love another classroom. Because it would be the correct route to go through to the foundation. Oh, I don't have any gems. Dang it. Okay, fine. Pantry would work for that. For this route. Okay, I need to get more gems. It's a shame we can't have the hovel and the schoolhouse. Okay, which way do we want to go? Let's just go sideways. I'll pick it. Okay, I need to find some rooms that have gems. Hello, doggo. Good boy. Okay, we don't have any green rooms yet, and we don't have any gems to do this. Right, this is going to be a dead end, which is a shame. But we can go through the entrance hall and fill out this area, maybe. Let's go to the dormitory. Get some shoes, a few more steppies, get the chance to keep more steppies. There's no other things in here.
Listen.
Hi, Darkfaller. Yeah, that's there for people who, when I forget to change the scene after a break or something, usually. Thought for a second that I had my wrong scene on. Oh, it's no worries. You're not to know. Oh, I have no gems. But yeah, that's what scene means. I'll make that a little clearer actually. In the redeem. Let me refund you though. Here you go. It's only fair. Okay. I need to take the storeroom because I don't have any gems and this is getting a little silly now. Can't get the commissary because I have no gems. I can't take any classrooms because I have no gems. Right, let's... Okay, let's take the den. So we have another one. Let's take the observatory. I know it uses a gem, but sometimes we get gems from this. Yeah. 5 gems. Apples more delicious. Pizza slice and green rooms more likely to contain special flowers. I do like those special flowers. They're just so pretty. Yeah, I can't. All of these are going to block us off, so I might as well take the classroom. We do have extra gems, so that's fine. We've worked this one out as well. H2 in gaseous state is called Mrs. Peterson. Okay, this. So yeah, we've done grade 3. We've also done grade 4. Check. Because I don't think there are ever any actual like items in here other than like, yeah, I don't know. Other than a fruit item. go back to the foundation. Go up through the nook. Right, we could get the commissary here, but I think I'm gonna get the hallway so that we have a couple of routes. Drawing room's not good here. I was gonna say it's good, it's like, no, it's not. I'll take the hallway closet though, because then extra item, if drafted, or drawn into a hallway. So we have metal detector, which will help us find keys and money, an extra key, and a key card. So we shouldn't get stuck with that, at least today. I really need... Ooh, I could use a special key and get a room with many doors. Conference room is good. I like the conference room. Ooh. Go morning room. Get an extra couple of gems. Also, flower. Lucky rabbit's foot. Might find more items that way. Or rabbit. Okay, we're gonna be blocked this route now. Let's take the parlor and get some more gems. Just for funsies. Also, magnifying glass in here. Yes, please. We can go and check out the library before I forget about that again. We have lots of steps. Oh. Hey! Coin. Thank you. So, the gems are in a box with a false statement. The blue box is false. The white box is false. So this one tells me where the gems are, potentially. In a box with a false statement. If that is true, and that is true, then we only have one box with a false statement. If this is false, then this is true, and this is false. Then we have, it's only one box. It's actually points to the same box, because that would mean that this is true. The gems are in a box with a true statement, so this is false, and this is false. But yeah, both actually point to this one. I'm not sure if my logic was actually any good there, but I'll take it. Like, I'm gonna see what I get through this door. Okay. A little bit rough. We'll take some extra keys though. Can't pick this lock. Let's use a key And take classroom, and this should be grade 4, which I did actually want to look at this closer because I was looking at stuff and I couldn't actually see certain things very well with the picture I had. So it's really close up. That's cool. South Key. People with boxes that look suspiciously like the parlor thing. Parlor puzzle. Alright, this is what I wanted to look at. 46. That has a tour. And that has what? I don't know what out of this is going to be useful. Olive Star. Yeah, because this does have like a number thing on it, but I'd kind of like to zoom out just a teeny bit so I can see all of it. I guess I could like do this and kind of put it together a bit. Alright, give me a second, chat. Oh, maybe just... Is that enough? Be able to see the numbers? No. Print screen this. Oh, hold on. This might actually be better to print screen because I think that's slightly bigger and actually still readable. Like this bit behind it here. This is classrooms. No. Where was I writing this stuff down? Countries and cities? Yeah. Okay. So we have a... zoomed in bit of that. And I can see those numbers pretty well. Not really anything missing on the sides other than the fact that it's 8 degrees, but that's not important, I don't think. I have no idea what's important and what's not, so... I don't know what else would be important to note on here. I think I used this to work out which like countries were which, or to help with that and just like confirm some of it. Okay, let's look at the other one. Okay, so what does it say? Devoted moon and the rogue moon. Devoted orbit, 24 hours. Rogue moon just goes around the devoted moon, I guess. Rogue moon and the devoted moon. I don't know, do you need to steal data? Oh, this is going to be a good... Like, I have no idea if any of this is useful. I'm just doing this because it feels like, when I was looking at stuff, it just felt like it should be useful. You know what I mean? But yeah, if I do take any screenshots and you'd like them, just let me know and I can always share them in Discord. Isles of Rasai. Yeah, let's just zoom in on this. Take a screenshot of that specifically so we can see it. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else that I really wanted to look at here. I do need to go back to the library, but I think I'm gonna do that after we've gone all the way through this, because I have lots of steps. I have my running shoes, so I really want more classrooms. Here we go. Another classroom. Alright, this is the next classroom that we've not had yet. Okay. Pull these maps ready to try to figure out Sanctum. No idea where to find ideas on weather, travel conditions, etc. of the Empire. Yeah, it looks like some of them are... do kind of have, like, ideas around it. So, like... maybe, for instance, nuance is, like, astrological, scientific sort of thing. I noticed on some of the stamps they seemed to be like stormy, or there was one that was particularly maritime. So like you just need to piece it together from like everywhere you can find information, I guess. So I'm gonna get the apple and we're gonna have a look at the art prompt. So draw two things that share all but one letter of their name. Didn't think to look at the stamps. Yeah. That's kind of why I was so excited for the thing. Okay. For finding the magnifying glass and looking at the stamps in the mirror room last time. And why we missed out on the Sanctum key from the clock tower. Oh, Robot and Rue. Cute. Why is this only a B? Come on. Acorn and corn. Yeah, that's... yeah. It's a really pretty thing, but... Two and tooth. Oh, bless. Tooth. She's added the... that's the letter. That's the letter. Tooth and two. Bless. Okay. I don't know if this room is actually important for any of what I have not already worked out. Cute. Has anybody done this room yet? I don't want to just like leave if there's actually useful stuff to keep. Oh, we have another classroom. Good. Yeah, we'll take that. This is grade 5. This is grade 6. Okay, actually, let's take this one. Cause I like this one. I think it's cute. And let's add that to classrooms, just so that I know I've done grade 5. No, yeah, grade 5. Ooh, history is penned by the victors. Hey. Oh, hall pass, thank you. Thank you for the apple. So, history worksheet, multiple choice. Who was first crowned ruler of Fen Ares? In which city in Fen Ares is named after a historical figure? How many sons did the fourth king of Orinda have? How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? Which realm did not ally with Fen Ares during the war? What flag was forbidden to be flown at full staff after the war? I would probably say black flag for that one. Alright, let's have a little look. Oh, we can have different slides. They have 67%, 4 out of 6, 4 out of 6, and 3 out of 6. Okay. Okay. So I think I'm gonna take a picture of this, put it in paint. Oh, nope. And I'll mark off the ones I think are right. So I think it's Black Flag. I think it's Oris. I don't remember that one. I might not know all of these things yet. Listen, General Tasker. Okay, all 3 of these would pick different things for the first answer. They've both picked Oris for the second answer, so I'm gonna go with Oris for that one. How many sons did the fourth king of Orinda have? They've got 2, 2, and 2. So they all agree that it's 2. So I'm just gonna go with 2. How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? 6 years, 12 years, 22, or the entire era? I think this is your Araja. I think Araja didn't ally with Fenares, if I am remembering. And I would say that Black Flag is the one that was forbidden to Flown at Falstaff. Two years, 12 years. Okay, yeah, I don't think I know this well enough yet. All right, let's see what the slides are. Can I zoom in on this? No. Okay. Post-war something? Someone carrying a sword. Probably the general. That'd be a general? Breaking up the railway. Yeah, I remember that from some of the history books. Parade. With a green blimp and the red flags. And that's the warrior queen thingy. Oh hey Meta! Thank you so much for the resub! How is it going? How are you doing today? We're having a little history lesson via slides. Black versus red, sure. Will be Orinda versus Ares, I guess. Okay. That's the first one we got, wasn't it? Should I take screenshots of these as well? I've been taking screenshots of everything. I might as well. So yeah, grade 6. We'll put the worksheet in. Then we'll start just taking a few pictures of these to go in as well. Sad music for this. Not sure the government would approve. Okay, I think that's everything for that. Alrighty. Yeah, let's try another room. Lockpick kit? No. Of course not. We can get our cloister and get some rerolls. But it's also a bit of a problem because we only have 2 routes out and we don't want to end up dead-ended. Let's just redraw. See if we can get a classroom that's not going to ruin us. Yay. Nope. Music stopped slightly suddenly. Right, grade 7. Might be getting too smart for me now. Oh dear. What the heck? Got a better education than you now. Remember, don't square till you're there. Okay. Let's find someone who's done reasonably well. Copy that homework. I do wish the teacher would actually mark which ones are right. That is always something that like I appreciated about my school. Like they would actually like mark down against which ones are wrong, so you know which ones you're looking at improving. No one's done massively well. Well, no one's got more than a C+ in this, apparently. Yeah, so we know that it's 3 times 3 is 9. 3 times 3 minus 5 is 4. 7 minus 5 is 2, and 2 times 2 is 4. Three times 2 is 6. 6 times 6 is 36. Two times 2 is 4. Times 1 is 4. 4 times 4 is 16. Five times 2 is 10. 10. Yeah, 5 times 2 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. Plus 5 is 105. Minus 95 is 10. 10 times 10 is 100. So this one's wrong. Oh, maybe this is square root. If that's right, how do we get 2 out of this? Unless that one's also wrong. The square root of 12. I think it seems like it is. There's 13 minus 5 and the square root is 5. If that doesn't make sense. But there's square root of 12? Single wave, round up, double wave, round down, triple wave. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's rounding to a specific figure. So that's rounding to the nearest full number. That's rounding to the nearest 10. Maybe that's rounding to the nearest 100. And then that's... So that if that's rounding to the nearest 100, that'll be 100. If that's rounding to the nearest full number, then that actually should be 100 minus 59. Which is 41. So that would mean that that one, and that one is wrong from what I can work out, but I don't understand this one. Thank you for the panda math. But if that's one line, it's only rounding to the nearest number, not rounding to the nearest 10. Oh wait, no, that would be rounding up, wouldn't it? So that is correct. Yeah, you're right. So that is right. So this one could be wrong, because I have no clue what this one actually answer is. What would you say this one's answer is? I think this one's wrong, and this one's wrong. Maybe this one's wrong too? Because all the others I can sort of work out. Let's see if anyone else got that one. It's 400. I don't know what the square root of 12 is. Unless you do it 12 minus 2 and then square root, but that's also nothing. Okay, I think we've kind of worked that one out. Let's take this one. I don't think anybody can do this one, so it's kind of fair enough that it's wrong. Can we get grade 8? So I think we've got everything in here. Use a key. And what can we get? I would like to redraw, I think. Wouldn't mind getting the commissary, honestly. But the attic does have those items in, but that would block us. So... Or we could get the corridor. But then we don't have the redraws. We have loads of redraws, let's do another one. Oh, clock tower. Thank you for the leg. Another one. Nope. Nope. Maybe. I did ruin my run with the gymnasium last time, but we're quite close to the end, I think, and it does give us 2 entrances, but no, redraw. Chapel's better. We only use a little bit of money when we go through it. I really want to just get the next classroom though. Go get the pool. This would unlock all of the hallway doors, which could be helpful. Redraw. This gives us actual rerolls, like separate to this. Let's use the boudoir. Thank you. Grab the gems out of the safe. What gem, I should say. Can't use dark room. Fine, let's go with a redraw. Yes, classroom. But then that's a dead end though. We've kind of stuffed this a little bit. Okay, let's go dining room. Give us stuff. Nope. Hey, Biffin. You go with that, baby. Give me the lunchbox. Let's see what's next. I guess we'll go with the chapel. Gives us some of our money back. We could look at the showroom. But I think we're gonna be stuffed, really. Moon pendant. About tomorrow with 2 of the items. Did get the moon pendant today, actually. Yeah, let's get the moon pendant. Get 2 of the items that are in our inventory. Hopefully it'll be like the magnifying glass and the key card or something, but we'll see. Come on, classroom. Oh, okay. This is good. This is grade 8. Holy shit, okay. Arajan. Teaching us some Arajan. Cool. We do have one more, like this is grade 8, which is the last one. But there's also the final exam, which I'm really hoping I get today, because we've gotten so many of the classrooms. I hope there's some kind of thing in the RNG. That means we can actually like do stuff. But anyway, so wow, okay. So, hello, can you teach me a new word? The large house is towards the east. I will swim at dawn. I won't read at night. Branches of the tree are old. The trunk of the tree is small. Is there a trophy here anywhere? I don't think so. I think it's probably the final exam that you'd get a trophy if there is one. Acceptable. Okay. Four out of 6. Alright, let me see if I can work it out from this. Actually, whoop. Make that big. And did I don't think I took a copy of this. So, hello, can you teach me a new word? Words. Earlier Rajan did not use any verbs, so today the rare usage of verbs are comprised almost entirely of loan words and mainly used to describe physical actions. Gate? Is gate? Oh wait, there was something about something Uncle Oven Navari. Oven Navari. Oven of Oven Nev Ari. New future. Toward new future? When paired with a verb can mean I will or I won't. Oh, okay, that's the ones with the dot. Oh, so it must be like towards new future or something. Navari. Harai. Anyway, something about law. Large house is towards the east. Something about who? Who? Or who am, maybe. I will swim at dawn. Dao. The start of day would be dawn, so Nevdao, maybe. Right, let's find someone who knows what they're doing. Ajlor will teach Nevlor. Nevlor, so new word, maybe. Or will, so will teach. Ajlor. Don't know about that one. Awam or vet? Or vet? Awam. We got Hawam, so maybe it's Hawam or vet. El swim, adieu. L is I. I was saying like verbs have been loan words basically. Ajdao. Aj first. Dao day, yeah. Lerid. Lack of myself. I won't. Or maybe it should be a readle, because it's a suffix, not a prefix. Readle, nay. Branches of the tree are old. Tree. Ven. Oh, the end of the tree is old. Tree ven. Tree ven. Branches. Ven. Maybe. Trunk of the tree is small. Manutri. Ma. Tree. Tree. Small tree. Trunk. Have. Or maybe. So they've gotten 4. I feel like the last 2 are probably right. Tree branch, then tree man trunk. Riddle nay. Elswin Nevdal. Poem of it. Azure, you'll teach Nevor. My thing is trying to do weird things. Okay. Yeah, so I think these the top 4 they've gotten right, and then these 2 are wrong, which the other one's gotten right, maybe? Yeah, and they've done Ven Treven, which is close, but not white. Okay, yeah, I think I get that. Don't ask me to actually translate anything without having the thing in front of me, but okay. Fingers crossed we get a classroom somehow here. Okay, this should be... Hello. Final exam, please take a seat. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now I have 30 minutes to complete the next 18 pages of questions related to the curriculum covered over the previous 8 grades. You do not know the answer to questions, skip it and come back later. Open book exam, you may use your notes and may retrieve information from other rooms to help you as long as you complete the test within 30 minutes. After you've completed your exam, you'll be graded remotely and results will be sent to you the following day. Oh no. Oh god, what? Okay, where does Sam live is what we need to know. So, turned north at Tanner Fork, left his house at 6 AM, drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags, then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same colour before arriving at Trinsdale at noon. Oh, I hate exams. No. No, 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 no. Okay, where's Trinsdale? I need a map. I need a map. Give me the map. Nope. 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 Does anyone know where Trinsdale is? Train metro map from beyond the reservoir. I called that the safe house. Metro map. Trinsdale is number 14, which is there. So I guess if Ben left his house, drove 5 hours west and passed 8 flags, then turned north at Tanner Fork and drove 2 hours. Well, he drove 5 hours west and then drove north and arrived at Trinsdale at noon. The city, so what city is the metro in? It's the old metro. It's the old city of Rinda Aries, which doesn't exist anymore, which is now Fen Aries. But so where's number 10? 10 is there, 14 is there. Okay, if you passed drove 2 hours north and passed 4 flags of the same colour before arriving at Trinsdale at noon, I would say they were red. And if he's driving north, drove 5 hours west and then turned north at Tanner's Fork. Does he just live in Fen? Okay. Next page. What colour is most often associated with hallways? Orange. Which of the following would be the least patriotic room tearing? Apple in Fen Aries. No, that's red. Shop in Arch Aries. Greenhouse in Cora. I think it's the greenhouse? It's the colour of the rooms. Yeah. Greenhouse in Cora. What colour is the fruit that gives you 3 steps when consumed? Oh, is it? Is that the apple or the... I actually wrote this down. Banana, yellow. I don't know why I decided to write that down. Okay. 5 minus 5 times 2 is 0. 5 times 2 is 10. Minus 2 is 8 times 2. Wait. Oh, plus 2 is 8 times 2 is 24. 5 minus 2 is 3 times 5 is 15 plus 1 is 16 minus 5 is 11. Math. Is that 10 or 0, 1, 0? And I'm gonna count it as 10 and then just see what happens. So 10. That times? Yeah, that's times. 10 times 4 is 40. Divided by 5 is... 40 divided by 5 is 8. Minus 4 is 4. That's 1. Minus 4 is minus 3. Times 2 is minus 6. Plus 7 is 1. 3 minus 4 is 1. Times... Got these the right way around, haven't I? Yeah. Wait. Yeah. You just get my, there we go. Little, reminder up there. I don't keep doing that. So 3 minus 4 minus 1 times 8 minus 8 divided by 2 is minus 4 plus 5 is 1. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol C? Carbon? Which element appears in the periodic table directly below helium? We have that, I think. Ne. This is right, isn't it? Carbon is C. I'm pretty sure. Cu is copper. I don't know. Which of the following is not a real element found on the periodic table? Mount Holly. C is carbon. Thank you, Kentucky Blade. I appreciate that. I think it's gonna be empty, isn't it? No, empty is on there. HO is, I think I already saw that, yep. That's L, isn't it? Maybe it's LL then. Because Li is on there. Y is on there. Yeah. LL. Which element on the periodic table is represented by the symbol Ag? Is it silver? Yeah, I'm not very good at the periodic table. And this is kind of being quite mean. Thank you for your help. Which element cannot be used in the spelling of the word clues? I have a feeling they're trying to catch you out with uranium, but I don't know this one at all. How many elements in the top row of the periodic table? 2. If anyone knows the elements which are these, that would be real helpful. There is a U on the periodic table, but I don't know if that is actually uranium or not. I also don't know what chlorine is. Is it Cl? Or CH or something? I don't know. I'm gonna skip that one. Cl for chlorine. Thank you. Oh wait, no, that could be used. So... Oh, if you press it, you can't rub it out. I can't rub it out because I pressed the wrong one. Dang it. Okay, good to know. City of Fern is south of which small body of water? We should be able to work that out with the map we have. Probably right on, probably. I can't believe you don't have an eraser on this. And they didn't warn you about that. You could just, like, accidentally click really easily. What am I looking for? I am looking for map, which was in countries and cities. Hello, Mezzas. How are you doing? We're trying to do the final exam. Oh, I don't know which body of water. South of which small body of water? Yeah, it's kind of hard. I was hoping it would be a bit more obvious. This is the first time I'm doing it though, so if I don't get a passing grade, I don't get a passing grade. I have no idea. How many cities in Fen Ares are larger than Reddington? All of them. Which of the following realms is not near Fen Ares? Actually don't know if you can retry it later, but if not, you can always get the achievement in a different slave slot. Really? You might not be able to try it later? Well, that's annoying. I'm gonna say core, not near Fen Ares. Which sigil core denotes the realm of Arch Ares? What realm is directly north of Araja? Fen Ares. Where are you right now as you take this exam? Mountain Holly, Oris, Orinda Ares? No. Mountain Holly, Reddington, Fen Ares. Played this with a friend. We tried first on the save, and when it was my save, we used a guide. You failed test, you gotta eat a CGP textbook. So do you have to get everyone right, or is there like a passing grade? Which two pieces of art would be best paired to depict the letter B? Birch tree and oak tree, hay bale and mug of ale, birds in a bookstore, wings and honey. There is a passing grade. Okay, cool. Bale and ale, I think. Which of the following pieces of art was not displayed in the glass grade 5 classroom? Jungle. I didn't really pay that much attention to this, but I did actually look. And I know Pry, Flan, and Bride was there. Which of the following pieces of art is not displayed in Mount Holly's entrance hall? Well, I know Face and Ace is. Realize? Maybe? Because Realize is one of the thingy ones. Can you find the difference? Orinda, so it's an I. Who was the first crown ruler of Fen Ares? I don't know. It's not that one. That one. Yeah, with that one. In which era were the railways of Fen Ares destroyed? Third era? How long did the War of the Fifth Era last? I don't know. 12 years. What was the first capital city of Fen Ares? Grand City of Fen? General Taskin, I assume, for the worksheet answers? Really? Well, never mind. You can't change them. Like, I've tried. Once you write it down, apparently you're writing in pen. Which realm gifted Fen Ares to headway the victory parade at the conclusion of the war? Yeah, no redos here. That was the green thing. Well, I'm not sure you can retry it. Well, if I don't do it, I don't do it. Like you say, I can always do another save. Classrooms. No, I need to know who is green. Who is green? I would say Vera. That's none of them. Okay. Maybe nuance is green then. The exam is really good, yeah. Maybe nuance is green. I'm gonna say nuance. Deciding battle of the war, the fifth era was fought near what famous landmark? Surrender, maybe? Thank you for the 30 bits. Yeah, nuance was a guess at pink for me, but yeah, it's not. Oh no, it's one of these again. Okay, 6 times 6 is 36. 3 times 3. Oh, minus 3. Wait. Minus 3 times minus 3 is 9. Minus 3 is 6. I don't get that one. Because I thought this was square root, but it's not. 4 times 4 is 12. Plus 5 is 17. It's a lot simpler than square root. Oh, really? Divide times by 2? Is it times by 2? Because that would make it a lot easier. I'm just gonna go with that. I'm in a time crunch. I've only got 8 minutes left to finish. I don't know how much is left. 11. Oh, my brain is not happy with me right now. I don't like exams at all. I don't remember where this was. Hey, where did I put it? Where did I put the square root thing? The room. There we go. Okay. Divide. So what? Oh, 11 divided by 3, and then you round it to the nearest. 12 divided by 3 is 4. Let's go with that. Four times 4 is 16, plus 5 is 21, times by 2 is 42, minus 1, 41. It can't be times 2 then. I'm really confused what this symbol means. Nope. Five divided by 2 is 2.5. Times 3 is 7.5. round to the nearest 10 is 10. Minus 1 is 9. Times by 6 is 54. Add 100 is 100. 54. Round to the nearest 100 is 200. Okay, what is the Eurasian word for house? Who? What does Neviate mean? Start of gate. New gate. The phrase Traivenle can be translated in several different ways, which the following is not an acceptable interpretation. Okay. Traivenle. Try, tree, then old, lay, not mine. That tree is not mine. That old tree is not mine. My tree is not very old. I cannot see the tree trunk. I am not an old tree. I think it's about the trunk. How would you say the following plays in Eurasian? You have a very, very long name. Name is... okay, you... Le? No. Law is a word. Lu... I will... Nai... Night... Dao is day. Urajoram. Joram. Ura. How much longer do I have left? I have 3 minutes left. I'm gonna say lay for how would you tell an Eurasian count me out. Or shall I leave Lu el countable? This is literally lack of myself. Am is large. Ulrajoram. I'm gonna guess that Ulrajoram. Using the provided Eurasian terms for cardinal directions, what would be the clearest way you could give directions to someone at point A and get them to point B? In it is number 8 was considered by Eurasian scholars to be mathematically near perfect, though many in the secular sphere held that only this advanced form of 8 was worthy of numerical perfection. Well, that would be like infinity. I have no idea which one this would be. Let's try and do this. In at is probably not. Up, left. It's pretty like. Don't move the whole thing. Never mind. et 3. Agin et over 3 is al true evil. Menatam matre et is mayor. Equal. Vo is away. Ajin first. At nuts. I had to pick that. I had to pick the. I was gonna pick that one. Okay, right. So we get to see if we managed to do that one. I was so close. I was so close to picking that one and ignoring the last one. Get the grade at the beginning of the next day. Woo! I hate it so much. I really should have studied more. But we do have a little something that I am going to reward myself with now. Because we have a new clue in the library. I should have just picked the first one that mentioned a tree. And we have a magnifying glass to look at it as well. So we should be able to. Yeah, like I took some time actually like reading the front of the frickin' thing. Shouldn't have taken as long reading them out. So, book a new clue. Let's grab all the pasted images and put them in screenshots. So, let's try and read this again. Hi, Cardinal Cryptic. How you doing? Thank you for the hydrate. How you been? I wonder if that means anything. I wonder if the sundial is important, because I kind of looked at it. Anyway. Right. All he needed was to find a new clue. If he found a new clue, he'd know what to do. If he knew what to do, he'd likely tell you, for you are looking for a new clue too. So there was something about the road signs later in the book. So he retraced his sketches and studied the files, reviewed all his cases and gone through the piles of the evidence present and the resident's evidence, and retraced his steps as it stretched on for miles. So the thing that I couldn't read was these. Ah, suspect list. Okay. Rose Ball, age 50. Wait, can I just take a picture of this? Yes. And that is perfectly readable, isn't it? Yeah. Oh, that Bally. Oh, Bally, yeah. Yeah, we can read that. Corner cases. bed cases, lavatory, closet, attic, furnace, solarium. Right, there's a departure sign there. Depart. Route 8. Depart. And there's this one which has numbers. Look high and low. Okay. 8. Look high and low. 8, 12, 1. In all of the rooms. 5 and 14. Yep. He had searched every corner. That's a 3. Yep. Oops. Previous one. Previous page. He had searched every corner in each of the tombs. 13. In this particular case, 4 and 9. He had 6. Checked 2. Every space. If he found a new clue, 11, 7, 10. 11, 7, 10. He'd know what to do. Okay. Oh, how I love this book. It's so cool, isn't it? Keep left. There's the next road sign. He looked and he looked under beds and in nooks. He questioned the maids, he questioned the cooks. It was already over when he spoke to the chauffeur. He told him new clues are found only in books. Titana Fork. So tome after tome, the library loaned, and the books that he had, he already owned. The search from their covers all the way through. He found a new clue. He'd know what to do. Yeah. Oh, and that looks like go right. But it's like right turn only, right? Would be that sign. Then decipher Luna renamed draft 6s. Alright, I'm gonna take a little screenshot of this. Just because it's a little hard to read. Okay. Changed all the letters and the lines that he found. He checked all the colours of the spines that were bound. He doubled the meaning of each seasonal greeting and found the diction of each word was sound. And this one's dead end. Stayed up all night and studied the maps, laid out the floor plans and measured the gaps. If his directory was considered a trajectory, it was nothing short of a full mental lapse. Okay. Blueprint doesn't show us anything here. The only sign on this page is record. A man obsessed and cuckoo too, they would say as he would wander through. The best medicine is not yet evidence. If you found a new clue, he'd know what to do. Okay, and then each. Record each. And having read this book so many times and scoured over each of its cryptic lines, have you exhausted your search? Have you seen all the signs? Stop. And then, with Major, actually read that. Assume page count starts on title pages. Red, green, violet, blue. Page A, word X. Page C, word A. Page B, word Y. Page Z, word X. Something like library. And the way X to Y to Z to A to B to C. The only puzzle I didn't like in that book. Okay. It's kind of difficult to actually read all of it. Figuring that out took a while. Fair enough. I'm gonna just like print screen these things. What does that even say? Okay, fine. Let's just do that one as the last one then. It's got the metro map underneath. There's... You can see Major. Major... Was that like some classroom view sheet? Small... Or... No idea. Arajan's a really difficult language. Like, how can you not have verbs? Okay. There is perhaps something new overlooked but now in view. If you finally found it, could it really be true? If it's a new clue, you know what to do. So the suspect is minor and the suspect is major. But suspect is a key. On the way. So cool they put it in the game. It is very cool that they decided to make up a whole new language. Oh, hold on. Record each stop on the way. Is that the metro map? Route 8, depart, keep left to Tanner Fork, right turn only, dead end, record each stop on the way. That was in the safe house. So 8. Depart, keep left to Tanner Fork. Where's Tanner's Fork? Is 10. Keep left to Tanner's Fork, so we are at Royal Station, Angel Tower, three Aries Crossing, Tanner's Fork is 10. Right turn only. Dead end, record each stop along the way. So it's like this route 8, 7, 3, 10, 1, 13. I've got this bigger somewhere. Hold on. Got all of these saved. Here it is. And actual screenshots. If it decides to actually open, here it is. Yeah, so that's a little bit clearer for me to actually work this out. So 8 is, well, it might be a bit clearer. Royal Station. Seven is Angel Tower. This is if I've understood this correctly. 3 is Aries Crossing. Then is Tanner Fork. 1 Forest Train Hall. 13 dead end. I don't know if I have Hi Git, no, you're not too late. I'm still gonna be here for at least another half hour. I got this faster than you. Did I actually get this right? Is this actually helpful for something? I just remember Tanner Fork being on the metro. Thank you for the blue hat. Oh, good luck in the job interview. Remember the security tape you got mad at? Yeah. Yes, I do. It was very funny. Check it again. You want to see that picture again, or do you want to see the whole tape again? Because I don't have security. I don't think I have security room here today. The picture. Okay. Where did I... Security tapes, there it is. Oh, that's the route. Oh, is this the thing that took you a long time to work out then? Oh. That is the route. That is so cool. Multiple ways to work it out. There's the confirmation you got it right. Thank you. Oh, that's cool. Because yeah, I just kind of assumed, but I have no idea what it's for though. Oh boy, if I had that shape. Well, I am very glad I could So if you had that shape, you would have realized sooner what it actually meant. Alright. Have good luck. Hope it all goes really well for you. Seen all the signs, yep. Dead end. Major key. Yeah, but I don't understand what it means yet, is the thing. So I know, like, I've gotten the clue, but I don't understand what it means. X to Y to Z, A, B, C. So... This is all the same clue. You get a major key at the dead end, maybe. Oh, page A, word X. Red, green, violet, and blue. Red, green, violet, blue. Are any of these books like set up in those colors, or is it something in the bookshop maybe? So I could have done with looking at the bookshop again. Oh, while we're here. Right, I've gotten some stamps, which will be helpful. Ooh! Stamps found on the estate and inspected will be added to this page. Thank you. Yeah, nuance is definitely green. Green. So I'm pretty sure I got that one right. This is Morajai. The White Sea of Yore. In fog we are lost, in fire we are found. So, archeries together we weather. Stamp commemorates power station. This zone power plant. And Vera Shores. Like yellow? No, Archeries is yellow. Okay. People riding giant Churchill on beach. I know I could just take pictures of these, but I kind of want to like write down the things I notice. And it has Morajai's symbol on that one. I think it has a symbol on this one. Okay. Most avoided. Coat check, lavatory, indoor nursery. Yep, makes sense. Oh hey! I've gotten my... You don't have to wait till the next day. I got a C! 100% in art and colour and math. 57% in algebra. 67 in Eurasian. 83 in science. 57 geography. It's not bad. It does say highest grade, so that does make me think you can probably do it again. But it is annoying that you can't change your answers. So I might... It's such a pain to get here. That I might cheat next time. But I'm pretty happy with that. We have so many steps today. We have nowhere else we can go. We could go down to the sanctum and just see if we can work out any of the sigils from more information we've got. The ones that we've opened. We opened Archeries. And I didn't do that one. Because I was planning to open a Raja and didn't. Opened the wrong one by accident. I have so many steppies. All the apples on the teacher's tables. Let's just steal them. I'm glad I didn't need my extra dice because that was worrying me. Okay, so what do we need to know about Ben Aries? This is what we know. What we need to know is this. So the core is Arch Aries, the rays. Counting the number of dividing lines will reveal to us transportation prevalent in the realm. Turtleback travel. Okay. I'm gonna say it's probably 4 road, streets, carriages. We'll try road, streets, carriages just as a normal thing. Stormy weather, lightning, moats. I would probably say industrial. Border is yellow. That actually should be everything. So let's try that. So let's do the middle first. So I think it is industrial out of all of these because they were celebrating a power plant. That's like a square with a dot in it. Okay. Next is the lines. Stormy, I believe. Then, oh, hold on. Have I missed something that changes? There we go. I think it's 4. Did it have to be a particular direction? No, it was actually these, so that should be fine. And the border is yellow, which is jaggy. Which is that one. No. Okay. So I'd say maybe this one's the wrong one then. Maybe Metropolitan? Or maybe this one's wrong. Naval, ship routes, seaports. Aviation. Aviation is nuance. Train system, maybe? That was the 3, right? Yeah. And then the jagged lines for yellow. Yes! I did it! Amazing. That's exciting. Alright, first, I'm going over here. Rajai. So, Arch Aries was the very first realm to introduce a new colour to the traditional monochromatic tiles of the box. Given the number of ship routes and trade relationships between the two realms, this is not surprising. Fittingly, the variation itself was based on the brass compass manufactured in Arch Aries, were often traded to sailors in exchange for the valued Morajai puzzle boxes. When yellow tiles are pressed, they move north. Okay. Yellow moves north. So, right, we're trying to get the yellow in all corners. Green swaps to the opposite color. Yellow moves north. Black moves right. There we go. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, now I've really gotten the hang of that now that I understand that the rules are the same for all of them. Okay, cool. So this looks really cool. Actually, let's move back a bit. Get a proper picture of this. Keep doing that. Yeah. Little houses. Cute. Hey, how'd it go? Welcome back. Pretty well, actually. Good. Glad to hear it. Interviewed me before, so they knew what you can offer already. Good. Nice when you don't feel like you're wasting your time. Should be approved to keep going. Brilliant. So we managed to work out the symbol for Archeries, so we are in the sanctum for there. I am so excited. Renebaum Archeries. We arrived here after a few days of sailing. Made me realise how much more convenient it would have been in the old days when the railway tracks extended all the way north. Archeries is a destination with which I'm well acquainted, having travelled here countless times on business sinker. This time, however, I will avoid the familiar towns and factories and will instead trek along the northern coast, an area with which I am wholly unfamiliar. been looking for a new job since September, so I definitely appreciate that they didn't make me feel like I wasted time. Oh, that's rough. Well, I really hope it goes. I really hope the next interview goes well as well. But how many? Do you know how many like bits you need to do for this one? Sometimes it feels like there's just so much. Yeah, we got Symbol. I'm so happy. Like, some of it was a little bit of guesswork, but yeah, I'm really happy with that. I didn't take all of the pictures of everything here, so I'm gonna do that now. And yeah, I'm pretty sure. So I found the in the library they do actually record your latest exam result. I got a C, which I think isn't bad for how little I studied. But it did actually say your best result. So I think you can do it again. So I am quite excited to be trying that again. I might actually look, take a copy of the exam from my bod and see if I can work out where I went wrong. So, what we know about nuance. What do we know about nuance? Riding giant turtle on the beach. Oh no, that's Vera. Dang it. I was hoping it would be nuance. Well, what do we know about nuance? I might as well look, seeing as we have it. Do you need to like ace the tests to get the thing? Oh, nuance we know is aviation because they lent a dirigible. So that's the like rear of the sun. 100% of the trophy. Oof. Do we have an, I don't think we got a nuance. The nuance stamp was just like the dirigible, I think. It's probably say rainy. It said there, say they're industrial. Let's try that. So, first thing is the moats, I believe. Well, let's go with industrial. You'd think an industrial place would be the one that has dirigibles, balloons. So above the horizon, and then we're doing green, which is lines. Okay. Was it lines like that? Yeah, pretty much. No. Okay, I've got something wrong. Probably the moat. What other moats have we got? What other things do we have about places? So nuance is here. Maybe it's academic because they've got the thing here. Let's try academic. Oh, which one was academic again? Oh, I also didn't change what type of lines they were, did I? That might help. Which one is that? That one. Okay. I was going with rainy, I think. Is that? Let's keep that as industrial, and let's just change this. No. Okay. Try different modes then. Oh no, did that wrong. Modes was this one? No. Yes. No, wait, that's the lines. Right. I don't know why I feel like it was rainy in the picture. Did I try this already? I'll try it again. No. Okay, no, not that one. Keep pressing the wrong thing. Okay, here we go. Different modes. Academic is the 3 lines. Okay, so everything else is the same, just the outside needs to go green. No. Extreme heat. I don't know what the weather's like in Araja. I know it's freaking hot here. Yeah, so they do this to like try and get you to not just try things, but I have no idea. I think it was snowing. That's windy. Nope. Let's just go with some straight back lines then. Let's see if that's it. Has it just got like normal weather? Industrial, yeah, okay. Let's try this. I don't know. Oh yeah, no problem, Mezzas. No, I'm really happy that it went well for you. That's really, really good. Right, I don't think I'm gonna get this. I know that it's aviation, so I know that those lines are right, and I know that this is green, but I don't know what weather they've got, and I am in two minds about the moat. I think they're either academic or industrial. I think they're probably industrial. No, I think they're probably academic, actually. Because they're definitely not tribal. I wouldn't have thought they're agricultural if they can build balloons. I think they're academic or industrial, but I don't know about their weather. I could just try all the weather. I'm gonna switch it to back to academic, I think. You figured this out half guessing. Not gonna say more for spoilers. No, fair enough. No, I appreciate that. So that was wrong. I haven't tried that one, but I assumed it wouldn't be because that was what Arch Ares was. Yeah, I feel like a lot of this is just educated guess. Done this one already. Maybe it's not academic. Maybe it is industrial. Okay. Look at that stamp again. Just checking I didn't randomly keep the Sanctum Key clock tower. I think this is I think I've done pretty well today. We managed to get to the final exam even if I did get a C. We'll be able to like see our results again tomorrow morning probably. Because I did look in the library and find it, but presumably. You still get it even if you see it in the library? Probably. Now, why am I going all the way? Ah, never mind. Right, are the stamps over here? Here it is. Hi, Pippin. Yeah, so that just looks kind of normal weather. Mountainous. Maybe a little cloudy. Like, that's very obviously stormy. And that talks about fog. This is gonna be hot, likely, for Vera. No idea about Morajai. Yeah, I've got my final exam results back already because I checked to the library. I got a C. I did good in colour, regular math, and art. Okay in science, and kind of poor in everything else. Yeah, no achievement for you. It's fine. I wasn't expecting to get the achievement. But because this says highest grade, I have a feeling that if you try again, you can probably get it. But I just wanted to see what it was and if it's something I'm likely to try and do again. Not on stream. Probably not on stream. Oh yeah, I was gonna actually take a picture of the stamps. Put them with their relevant. But at some point I will stop playing this on stream. Don't know when, but at some point. You try it again, there's a guide on Steam overlay with all the right answers and why they're right. I'd recommend that because it's just RNG grind for the classrooms. So what I was gonna do is probably just get the pages from my VOD, work out what the right answers are as far as I can, see if there's any information in particular that I feel like I'm lacking, and then Google if I've got it right. They'll have a lot of things you can do on stream, to be fair. Yeah, I know. It's just, I am meant to be a variety streamer. I do have other games I want to play. So this is a really good game and really fun, but I'm getting to the point where it's not as interesting to watch, I think. Like, it's good for people that, like you, have played and are just interested to see if I work out things in different ways. But yeah, I want to play other games. Also meant to be a variety streamer, but since I only have my weekends to stream, I end up just streaming 2 games. Well, I only stream 3 days a week, and I only stream 2 games at the moment. Satisfactory in this. I'll decide if I want to just set a day that's my last day of streaming this, or have a goal that when I meet that goal, I think it might be when I get all the Sanctum keys and see what the next thing is, but it's not going to stop me doing other things. But either it's going to be I set a day that is going to be the last stream of this game, or I do all the Sanctum keys. So I don't know which it's going to be. You're doing Fear and Hunger and Dark Souls 2? Oh wow, that's impressive. Check you out sometime. If I'm not wrong, you have a few things to do in game that can be on stream. That's cool. But yeah, it's like, how interesting is this to everyone? Okay, let's just try my little... Oh, wrong one. Let's go back to industrial. And we'll just try all the weather with industrial. And then if it's not that, I'll go back to the drawing board because I have no idea what they are. There we go. Yeah, like I have loads of ideas of things I could do. But some of the things I don't even know if they are a clue or if I'm just adding 2 and 2 and getting 44 or something. I'm not gonna say anything more in what there is to do because spoilers. Yeah, no, I know. I appreciate that. I don't want to be told, like, what to do. But it's just, there's just so much. This game is just so much. Both you and everyone in chat and Discord always tag me in the games channel if any help's needed. Thank you, appreciate that. Game is a lot of fun to figure out stuff, so much that even telling you, oh, you're 30% into the game or you're halfway in is a pretty big spoiler. I feel like nobody actually knows for sure how far into a game somebody would be, because like some people would put things together a lot quicker than others, so you can't actually really give a definite, oh, you're this far in, very easily. I pressed this instead of the button. You reach the ending on day 250 something. Oh wow. I'm on day 56. I think. Yeah. That is amazing. But yeah, I can't wait this one out. I'm gonna finish this, I think, for the day. Really, really happy. Basing how far you're in on what has been done already rather than how fast you're figuring things out. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, like how far in things you are can be really different for people that are playing versus people that are streaming the game. I find things always take longer when you're streaming. Hence not getting through the final exam long enough to actually finish looking at everything. Okay, yeah, I think I've done everything. It really depends with the roguelites. Yeah, true, because you do have the randomness to deal with as well. So there was one other thing that we got when I was at the point you were in. I was at day 100 and something. Okay, that makes me feel better, thank you. RNG really decided to not let me play. Yeah, I feel like I've had a few streams that have been like that. Like, no new things for you. But then, like, I have had people being like, you're really good at this. It's like, no, I'm not. He's like, yes, you are. Like, I don't believe you. I don't believe anyone when they say I'm good at this game. I'm just having fun pulling all the threads and just seeing where they go. Okay, what was it? It was safe house. This. I think that is either it's one of these, isn't it? Hello. I need the smashy again. I was gonna say it's either something in here or it was in the candle room, which I don't know if I can get in right now. It's like I didn't look at the safe house stuff particularly thoroughly because we were like just trying to get everything in that room. Before the end of stream, so I've not actually looked at a lot of this stuff that close. White Farah Manigault. Manning was there. Decoy car. Can I still get over there? I don't know if this is actually, the screenshot I've got is actually big enough to see everything. So I've got an actual like screenshot where I can zoom in on certain things. Getaway car, escape route, King's Grotto. Light forced entry. But just whether there was anything as cool as this would be, it's too easy to track. I'm gonna just go down there with my magnifying glass and just see if there's anything I can't really read properly. Can I get there from this side? I can, right? Was it what I'm looking at, what I'm thinking about looking at now, or was it something else that you went back for? Just like, where's the boat? Oh yeah, it's down here. We have steps. Went back for lore. Okay. Not for hints or puzzle things. I like lore. I read read as much as I can when I played Baldur's Gate 3 on stream. I might skip this. No. I know it's really dramatic and Simon's got a piece in the lore of the game along with the puzzles, and when I entered the safe house for the first time I was like, wait, what? Yeah. Like, the main bit that I've gotten so far is that Mum helped steal the crown. That's it. There's also someone called Manning and White. That is indeed the main bit of lore the Playhouse shows, yeah. I also was pretty sure about that anyway, with everything that has happened. Okay. It also adds a tiny bit more after you find out something else. Oh, okay. Quietly hidden on the west end of the grounds, tucked away from the bustle of the guided museum tour crowds. This hall, the restored original home of Prince Listen, donated to the city of Fern upon his death, now serves as the Royal Museum's beautiful West Annex. Both Listen Hall and the main concourse feature a number of closed exhibits which are reserved for an upper tier of elite patronage and are not currently open to the public for admission. Garden pathway, enjoy a leisurely stroll on one of our many winding garden pathways. Royal Museum's dedicated and now defunct train station sits and has been converted to a restaurant for our patrons to enjoy after visiting the museum. As cool as this would be, it's too easy to track, literally. Okay. So I guess maybe there's a way to get through. Ascend the historic steps in part of history. Royal Museum's main concourse, built on former estate of Prince Listen, has served as the realm's central hub of art and culture for over 100 years. One ticket grants you access to all of the museum public exhibits, most of which celebrate a legacy of artists and paintings showcasing the royal colour red. So, they would start there, go through the grounds, assuming that is White and Farrow. Wait. No, that's White there. So I guess this is Farrow and Marigold here. But then what's Manning doing? Reserved for an upper tier of elite patrons is wild. It's just everything that we've seen about the place that they live. Very much, yeah. Very much that kind of place. Boop. What does this mean? I still don't understand what that means. Don't tell me. But I just... so curious. Okay, well, that is the end of today's stream, I think. I think we've basically covered everything we can today. We managed... I am really happy that we managed to get the classrooms. We very nearly didn't. I think a C for the first time having tried the exam is not bad. We can... if we get the classrooms, we could try again. I'm probably not going to aim for the schoolhouse again, honestly. At least until I've had some time to study. But yeah, thank you everyone for being here and hanging out. I really appreciate it. Let's see if there's anyone we want to raid today. So, I've not done that in a little bit, so we'll see who is around. I'm also going to call it a day here. We'll go have a little look. Thanks for stream. Thank you for being here and hanging out. I appreciate it. Academic University. 9 classrooms, library and dormitory. Very nice. As I always say, whether you're a chatter or a lurker, I appreciate you all very, very much. I will see you next time on Friday. Yeah, I don't know what we'll play. We might do Satisfactory and then Blueprints again. I might want to change it up a little. We'll see how I feel on Friday. Anyway, hope you have a lovely rest of your week and hope to see you there. Bye!